Don't forget to check out the gift baskets, but not while the wingman is doing his thing.
All right, come on, baby.
You got it?
I got it.
Mazel tov.
Thank you. Let's do it. Mazel tov, and let's do it.
About 20%.
Don't stand in front of the speaker.
Don't stand in front of the speaker. Welcome to Woofstock and the wingman's path to positivity. Yeah, baby, to raising your vibration and to creating a life of your choosing. I welcome you. I thank you for coming here, and I thank you for joining me live and online. We're streaming it live. So let's start bringing the positive energy. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Michael Gross, and I'm the lucky guy who gets to be the wingman on the wingman's path to positivity. That's right. It's a wonderful place to be. Now, we've got exactly 30 minutes to raise the positivity. 20? 20 minutes. Uh-oh. We got to change a venue. We got to change a plan. It doesn't matter. We keep moving forward, baby. We got exactly 20 minutes, which makes each minute even more important. Which makes it even more important, 1 minute at a time. Because the wingman's path, if you don't know what it is, it's a path of 1 minute positivity practices. 1 minute where you practice raising your vibration and creating a life of your choosing, right? Now, for some of you, that might not be so easy, right? It might not be so easy. For example, let me give you an example. This week, I was working with a woman, and she's in a rough spot. She's in a rough time, right? She's telling me her whole story, and as she is, she says, I guess I need a miracle. And I said, well, you came to the right place because I believe in miracles. I see miracles every single day of my life. Every single day. As a matter of fact, I was with a friend of mine the other night. He should be dead. Instead, he's a quadriplegic who is making music and happy and inspiring people every day of his life. He's an amazing man. It's a miracle. Now, that's a big miracle. I'm talking about seeing small miracles every day. But if you're going to see miracles every day, you've got to believe in miracles every day. You've got to believe in miracles. So I'm going to tell you what I do to help me believe in miracles, right? And I want you to do it with me because I want all of us to get together and start believing in miracles. I say it to myself over and over and over again. For 1 minute, I say, I believe in miracles. And I want you to say it with me. We're going to time it. We're going to all say it for 1 minute, right? We're going to say it for 1 minute. We're going to start right now. I believe in miracles. Say it with me. Say it out loud. I believe in miracles. Or say it quietly to yourself. Just breathe it in. I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles. Keep saying it for 1 minute. I believe in miracles. 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 Now, that's only been 30 seconds, folks. Online, keep saying it to yourself. Keep saying it quietly. Keep screaming it out loud as much as you want. I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles. Because the one thing I found is when I believe in miracles, I start seeing miracles, and I start seeing them every single day. So you got to believe. You got to believe in miracles. You got it? Do you have it? Good job, young lady. Good job. Now, let me tell you how the wingman's path actually started, because I myself was in a pretty rough spot. I lost my business, and I had a great business, and I lost my houses and cars and my family and my life. I lost everything, man. I was living out of my car. I was homeless, living out of my car, sleeping on friends' couches, and then my car got stolen. Yeah, I was busted, man. I was broken. And someone told me I should start thinking positively. Right. You're going to think positively when you're in that mode, right? But then the universe stepped in, as it often does. Because whether I'm riding high or I'm riding low, I love watching football. I love watching football. I'm a Philly guy. I love the Eagles. And it was a few years back, I happened to be watching the Super Bowl, and I love watching the Super Bowls because my brother, who's no longer with us, and I used to love watching the commercials and just rating them and enjoying them because the big companies bring out those commercials, for the Super Bowl, right? That's when they bring out their new commercials. And what I started realizing at that moment was that the most successful companies of our time were paying millions and millions and millions of dollars for 1 minute in the hopes of getting in our conscious mind for 1 minute so they can get into our unconscious mind for a lifetime. For instance, when you're thirsty, do you ever think, things go better with Coca-Cola? Or like a good neighbor, State Farm is there? And it hit me that maybe I should do my own practice for 1 minute, my own commercial. And I thought, I can practice being positive for 1 minute. I can practice being positive for 1 minute. I didn't know if I could do it for more than 1 minute, but I knew I could do it for 1 minute. And so I started practicing being positive for 1 minute. I started doing my own commercial, right? I want you to say that with me. If you take one thing home with you today, I want you to take home with you that you can be positive. You can practice being positive for 1 minute. So I want you to start with me, and I want you to say it out loud all over the festival, folks. All over the festival and online. I want you to say, I can be positive for 1 minute. Say it out loud with me. I can be positive for 1 minute. I can be positive for 1 minute. I can be positive for 1 minute. Yeah, I can be positive for 1 minute. Yeah, you don't have to say it. I'll keep saying it because I know how valuable it is, right? I can be positive for 1 minute. I can be positive for 1 minute. I can be positive for 1 minute. Yeah, it's great, right? I can be positive for 1 minute. I can be positive for 1 minute. That's right. I can be positive for 1 minute. Can you be positive for 1 minute? Can you just bring that positive energy into your life for just 1 minute? Give it a try. Give it a try. I can do it. I know you can do it too. One of my favorite practices came from a movie called Dave. I don't know if you ever saw the movie. Kevin Kline is the star of it. And it's a cute movie where in one of the scenes he says, everyone works on Mondays because he owns a temp agency. And he talks about how people feel when they get a new job, when they get a job, after, especially after they haven't been working, right? And he talked about the vibration of those people and how they send out such a positive vibe when they get that new job. And I thought, you know what? That's a great practice. So you know what I started doing? I started doing a practice I call Everyone Works on Mondays. Everyone works on Mondays, and I'm going to tell you how you do it. Because I thought, coming here today, I thought it would be a good practice because maybe some of you don't have your dream job. Or worse, don't even have a job. So this practice has helped so many people get their dream job. And I'm going to tell you how you do it. You ready? Do it with me now. You close your eyes. I know you're looking for a dream job. So we're going to do this right now with you. We're going to close our eyes and we're going to imagine having the most amazing job for us. I don't know whether it's a doctor, a lawyer, an Indian chief, a salesman, a wingman on the wingman's path, whatever your dream job is. I want you to imagine having it. I want you to close your eyes, and imagine having that dream job. Can you see it? Can you see yourself having that job? Can you see it? What are you doing right now? Can you see yourself having that job? Step 2, can you feel yourself having that job? So you're now in that job. Can you practice feeling that feeling of having that job, of going to work every day and can't wait to go to work every day, right? You're looking forward to it. This is the greatest job in the world. You can't believe you have this job. Because if there's one thing I learned about creating a life of your choosing, it's having a great job helps you to create a life of your choosing. So can you feel it? Step 3, I want you to believe it. I want you to believe it. Close your eyes and believe you have that job. Can you believe you have that job? Can you close your eyes and believe that you have that job? That you're actually going to work in the morning. You're doing what you're doing. Maybe you're wearing a suit. Maybe you're a nurse wearing scrubs. Whatever it is you're doing, I want you to imagine it. I want you to feel it. I want you to believe it. And now I want you to imagine it's 1 year from today, and you're working that job. And you're working that job, and you're loving that job. It's 1 year. It's September 29th, Woofstock 2019, and you've been in that job for 6 months, 9 months. What if you just got the call tomorrow that you got the job? What would you do right then? Would you call your spouse, your kids, your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle? Would you call them and say, oh my God, you're not going to believe it. I just got the greatest job of my life, and I'm loving it. That's the feeling. That's the feeling I want you to practice right now. That's the feeling I want you to practice. Having that job, the feeling of having that job. I want you to send that out into the universe. Can you do that? Can you practice that? Can you take that home with you and practice that? Hello, young lady, you look beautiful. So I want to tell you something, because there's one thing I do know. Whatever feeling you're sending out into the universe will match it. the universe is going to match it and send it back. So if you're sending out a desperate feeling about having a job, the universe is going to match that feeling and send you back more reasons to feel desperation, right? It's no different than feeling joyous and having that great job and sending that out. And the universe will match that and send you back more reasons to feel like you've got the greatest job going, right? Come on down, folks. You need some positive energy, baby. Match that feeling. You know what I'm talking about. It's not hard to say. Have you ever known someone who was looking for a job and they couldn't get a job, and all of a sudden they get one job, and 2 days later they get 2 more job offers? Why? Because their vibration has changed. They changed their vibration. They no longer need a job. They have a job. And all of a sudden they start getting more jobs. The universe matches whatever you're sending out. And I don't have to tell you, especially, sir, I know I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you that when you send out that confident feeling, and it's all the time, whatever you're doing with yourself, right? When you send out that feeling and the universe matches that feeling, nothing better in the world. Nothing better in the world, and it keeps you moving in the direction of your dreams. So hold on to that feeling, because I'm going to tell you the next practice right now. The next practice, right? That's right, the dogs can feel the vibe. They feel the vibe going. The next practice I'm going to talk about is that same feeling of it's the most powerful feeling I've found in my life. And it's being proud of yourself and congratulating yourself. So I want you right now, if you're standing in front of me, if you're here at Woofstock, if you're here with me online, if you found your way to the Wingman's Path to Positivity, then I want you to congratulate yourself. Because I'm telling you something, whether you woke up on the street, hungover, and drunk from whatever addicted personality you have, if you found yourself here, I want you to congratulate yourself. Because when you find yourself on the Wingman's Path, baby, and you have all the wingmates behind you sharing positive energy with you, you won't be able to believe where you'll be a month from now, or 2 months from now, or 6 months from now, and how many goals you will have achieved just because of sharing that positive energy. So I want everyone right here in front of me to turn around and say to each person, congratulations. I want you to take 1 minute and say congratulations. If you're online with me, say congratulations to yourself. Say congratulations to yourself. Congratulations for getting here to the Wingman's Path to Positivity, baby. Congratulations. Congratulations. Say it to myself. Michael, congratulations. Congratulations, David. Congratulations, Woofstock, for setting this up in 24 hours. Where's Jennifer? She did an amazing job at changing a venue. Can you imagine changing the venue of this monster, 5,000 people here, and she changed the venue in 24 hours? How great is that, right? Congratulations. That's congratulations, baby. Now, we're at Woofstock. We are at Woofstock, so I want to talk a little bit about dogs and the practices I learned from my dogs. Because I'll tell you something, I had a dog, and he taught me a lot, and he taught me some great practices. The first practice I call wag your tail, baby, wag your tail. Because we all know when you see a dog, I see a dog right there wagging his tail. What's it mean when a dog's wagging his tail? It means he's happy. It means he's happy. Now look, I'm not telling you guys to all wag your tail, because some of you might get arrested, all right? I don't want to see you wagging your tail getting arrested. I don't want to see you wagging your tail getting arrested. But I do want you to practice the human version of that. I want you to ask yourself, what's my body language saying? What's my body language saying? Am I standing straight up? Am I sitting straight up? Am I looking people in the eye? Am I standing with my shoulders back, my chest out? Am I smiling? You know, I'll tell you something I do often when I'm by myself. I want to practice wagging my tail. I say, what's your body language saying? Wag your tail. Wag your tail. And what do I do when I do that? I don't wag my tail. No, I don't do that. But I hold my arms straight up. I can't do it while I'm holding this. I hold my arms straight up, and I look up and I smile, and I know that that gets me in a positive frame of mind. Wag your tail. What is your body language saying to you, baby? Say it. Ask that question. What's my body language saying? Wag your tail. Wag your tail. It's as easy as that, right? Now, if you've never had a dog, and I urge you to get one if you haven't. And there's plenty up here to adopt. There's plenty of up here to adopt. The one thing that becomes very clear when you're living with a dog is that they live in the moment. They live in the moment. I want to tell you the moment that I learned that from my dog. We were out in the woods, and he was digging in something, and I was like, Monty, stop digging, stop it. I thought he was doing something that wasn't safe. And as I finally got his attention and he came running over to me, I realized it was safe, and he could have kept doing it. I'm like, Monty, go back there. But he was already in the next moment. He was already looking for fun in the next moment. He was in the moment. For you, I'll tell you how I do it. What I do, I stand there and I say, be here now. And I don't care if you're an accountant doing books, or you're making a sales presentation, or you're in your office doing work. I don't care what you're doing. Don't think about the past. Don't be thinking about the future. Don't be worrying about the future or fretting about the past. Be here now. Be in that moment right now. Yeah, another boxer. Be here now. Yeah, he's here now. He's here now because he's a dog, and sometimes for humans, it's not quite that easy, right? It's not quite that easy to be here now. So I want you to tell yourself to be here now. David, how am I on time? Okay, well then let's do another practice, a very special practice that I learned from my dog. Because if you live with a dog, you learn one thing that's very special. You learn unconditional love. You learn unconditional love. Now let me tell you a little story here. Long before the Wingman's Path was ever discovered, and long before the Voorhees Animal Orphanage ever heard of Michael Gross, my wife Jan and I were moving into a home together, and we were blending a family, and I'm getting chills right now thinking about it. And if you've ever been in a blended family or blended a family, you know the challenges that one faces, right? Well, we adopted Monty from the Voorhees Animal Orphanage 20 years ago, and I can't tell you how thankful I am to be able to give back right now, right here. To be able to help giving back right now, right here to them. Because of what they did for me. Because Monty brought us unconditional love. And the unconditional love he brought for each one of us in that household, there were 5 of us. I had 2 kids and Jan had a daughter. And he brought unconditional love to each one of us and made that house into a home. So I urge you, if you haven't had a dog and you want to learn what unconditional love is, now what I want you to practice when I say that to you, I want you to say to yourself, I'm feeling the love and I'm sending it out. And as you say it, I want you to think of someone you love right there that you have as close to unconditional love as you can, right? Because we're humans. We don't get that unconditional love vibe, right? But I want you to practice that vibe as close as you can. Practice feeling the love. Say it with me. I'm feeling the love and I'm sending it out. I'm feeling the love and I'm sending it out. I'm feeling in love and I'm sending it out. I love that. I love that. And I thank you so much. A couple other lessons I learned from my dogs that aren't practices, but I learned if you're hurting, if you get yourself beat up, it's okay to go off by yourself and lick your wounds and come back strong. Come back strong when you can, right? I forget the other one, but it was a good one. We're going to wrap it up right now, and I'm going to wrap it up. I'm told I don't have as much time as I thought I had. So we're going to wrap it up with one practice that I want everyone to say to each other and to yourself. And it comes from Meister Eckhart, a 13th century German philosopher and theologian. And he said, if the only prayer you ever say is thank you, it will be enough. So I want to thank all of you for being here. I want to thank you for joining us online, baby. And I want to say thank you. And I want you to say thank you to each other and thank you to yourself. And just start thinking of things that you're thankful for. Because if the only thing you ever say to yourself is thank you, and you start thinking of things that you have to be thankful for, well, what's going to happen? The universe is going to send you more to be thankful for. I thank you all for being here with me today. I thank you for being at Woofstock. If you're online with us, by all means, donate money to the Voorhees Animal Orphanage because they have been so, so great to me and to all of us. It's an amazing cause, and it helps so many families bring unconditional love in their life. VAONJ.org. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day, everyone. Welcome, and have a great day. Say thank you. Bye-bye now. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.